Hey everybody, whoops. Sorry, hey everybody, I'm Magnazod2, and today I'm going to be showing you a game that has grabbed a hold of my heart called Prismata. It's currently in alpha, but it's going to be out pretty soon to the world. It's going to be a free-to-play game. Essentially, it's a strategy game, and it's got a lot of elements that are really attractive for somebody like me. I mean, I'm pretty sure the game will be, release soon. I didn't actually take a look to see if it was free to play or pay to play. I'm pretty sure it's free to play, so just take it as for that for now. But early access was paid, so when it comes out officially, it'll be free to play. At least that's how my mind interprets it. Anyway, so what the game is, it's merging all of the really good Blizzard games into one really finely blended and surprisingly good concept. Essentially, what you do is you play a game with somebody else and you get given resources. The resources you use are then made to make more resources and to use to attack your opponent, but it's different than in a regular RTS, which you'll see here. How it works is, at the start of the game, you'll be given a certain amount of units which everyone has access to. And they're randomized, which means no one game will ever be the same. You've got these specific units, which you use, and then you've got all these units. So what you do is first you use your drones to gain some energy there. Drones are what provides your energy. You can use all this stuff and talk to them using emotes. You can unlock more emotes in order to say different stuff, like in regards to the game and stuff. So let's see, I'm going to put conduit down. Conduits are green energy. You've got green, blue, and red energy, which are all fairly neat. Okay, he's putting out blast forges, which means he's definitely trying to get the doomed mechs out. So I can counter this by doing my own doomed mech stuff. I have one more of those than he does, but I also have conduits, so if I put that out and then force field, I should be able to stand my ground against him here. To beat the defense. Right, let's see. I need to put out a wall. He's going to be using that to get more energy. So it's hard for me to explain it while I'm playing, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, now I can use this doomed mech as a defensive tactic because it has 5 health, which means I can block up to 4 health before it dies, and that will just stay like that. So see, I can do that. Right. Now I'll put an energy matrix out. I can get these two to attack as well. I'm gonna keep going with this, so. But he'll block with his energy matrix, which won't really help me out that much, but I can keep using these engineers to stabilize my damage. Dink, 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 dink. I'm just gonna leave these two for defensive purposes. Right, 7. So if I use this wall and then block with this doomed mech, yeah, that one's gonna die soon, so I might as well use something. But as you can see, I've got more drones now, which means I can effectively put out a lot more power than this guy once I get them out on the field. I know this is going to be all higgledy-piggledy, but you're probably watching, you'll see what the heck's going on. Right. Gonna keep using that as doomed mechs, because those ones are gonna die, so if I get out a few steel splitters, and then maybe put out, no, I only need one, put out a wall, then get out a new blast forge and a drone. Yeah, he's just gonna block everything with that. Right, 9. So since that's dying in a turn or so, I can just do this and then that. Right. 1, 2. No. Should only put out a couple. And then put out another doomed mech. Maybe no, I need to keep on getting out sustained damage. So I'll put out another 2 of those, because right now I'm going to be able to do that. Yeah, he's going to keep on doing all this damage to me, so for now we'll do that. Right. Jeez. I'm a little bit confused on what I should do to get this working, but I think I'll probably be able to work it out just fine. 11, right. So if I hit him with these, yep, that'll do it. There's more defensive power if I should need it. I'm going to need a few more engineers out. Going to need another drone. Energy matrix and a wall. And in turn, pretty much what I want to do is I want those to keep on just getting destroyed, so as that I can work out where I want things to go. Hold on. Yeah, get rid of one of those, and yeah. I need to overpower him with my Gauss cannons, but I can only use one because I need to keep defending against these doomed mechs that keep on coming out. So, as long as I keep on making steel splitters, that should be alright. I'm going to need to make a couple of force fields though, and some more engineers to cover the ones I'll lose. Again. Defense. Right. 1, 2. Right, that ought to do it. I can do a few of these steel splinters too. Okay, there goes the wall. 9. 1, 2. One more of those. No, another steel splitter. Put out another drone. Not one of those. And then a force field. There goes one of his doomed mechs. Alright. And one steel splitter, one engineer, and an energy matrix. Right. So now I can put those out because he's starting to get a lot less, which means I can go on the offensive. Caution, steel splitter supplies running low, that's fine. And a 9. There goes another doomed mech. He's got a lot of force fields out now, right. 1, 2, 3. So now that my energy matrix has run out of stuff, I'm going to have to start using engineers mainly as my defensive tactics. 2 more Gauss cannons. Put out a few of these. Right. Oh, he's given up. Alright, because it looked like that I was getting more forces to overpower him, so he just decided to give up. Well, anyway, since that's generally an idea on how the game works, I figured now I'll show you how the actual system works for cosmetics and buying stuff. So, let's first go to unit blueprints, right? These are all the units you have that you'll be able to use, right? As you can see, you increase your level to use more specific types of units in battles with other players. Now, when you fight with another player, if you have a unit blueprint, it's possible your opponent will be able to use it too in the pool that's given. So, once you've got your pool at the start, you'll have to base your strategy around which units have been given and the basic units which form every fight. Which is hence why I was saying no fight will ever be the same. But how this game makes money is simple. It's through this system called power coins. Now, if you look, you can upgrade emotes. Upgrading emotes gives them different effects when you use them. More to like when you say well met in Hearthstone, except in this, there is tons of them. Like absolutely tons. And you can equip emotes to use in battles to say whatever you like. Now this is how you actually get your little unit skins. Because they're effectively cards, but you can apply skins to different units so they look like that whenever you use them. Like if you have a certain affinity with a certain unit, you'll use it like that. Oh wow, 200. 250. So from this I could get a mythic, I could get 2 of these if I wanted. I'm just going to go ahead and get the Gentleman Engineer because engineers are used in every single deck. So now that I've got that, I can equip that skin to my engineers. And equip that, meaning that I always get to have my engineers that'll appear like a Sir. Doomed mechs with sports hands, Canadian drones, there's literally it's literally a fair damn amount of them. Skin sets, there's all these, all those. You can get flag drones for everything. Steampunk drones, not drones, units. There is an abnormal amount of customization for your strategies. So how that comes across is you pretty much, whenever you fight someone, it'll be fair, but you can also outfit yourself so that you have a certain style. You can choose favorite strategies. You can determine whether you want to use the green, red, or blue power-ups within the battle. Because the greens will give you access to stuff like force fields and Gauss cannons. The blues will give you stuff like steel splitters, walls, more of a defensive, and the reds will be more aggressive stuff. Now, the next thing I need to talk to you about is the campaign. So if you look, there is a fully storied campaign. So if you were to play this, say play this, if you look, it comes up with a story. I don't want to go too far into this because it'll spoil it, but it plays sort of like a visual novel, and that's fully scripted. And I think that anyone like me will appreciate a really nice scripted thing. Now I haven't unlocked this events tab yet, so I can't really tell you what it's about. I can, however, tell you that there is ranked. Unlocks at level 20. You can play versus computer, you can play versus friends, there's a leaderboard. Official player's guide that'll come out soon. But yeah, also finally shop, right? These things called shards are what you can get through daily quests, so they're not pay to get good stuff at all. But you can use your shards just to unlock something you like with a certain amount of shards, or you can try and get them in those little loot boxes. You know, this one here is animated. It's a level 7 rarity. Jeez. Something like that. I can't see me getting it anytime soon. But yeah, that's basically the introduction to Prismata. I'm really sorry that during the actual match I couldn't really explain things properly due to concentrating on outplay. But you could generally see how it worked. It was a how much attack against their defense sort of mechanics, free for all. Played it very much like a card game. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you pick this up and play this with me at some point. Anyway, thanks. Bye.